interesting here. As a matter of fact, I don't think I do. I know I do. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Have a little fun with it. No, I'm not editing it out either. I'm gonna leave it in there. Because people need to know that I am human. Let's clean this camera. It looks a little bit dusty or something. Okay. I wonder how this lens get dirty. This lens should never get dirty. I just don't understand that. But you wipe it off, it comes clean. Now it's showing like it's supposed to show. How did it get that dirty? Jesus. Anyway, microphone check, microphone check. Let's see. All right, I think that's good. So I had a conversation with some really good people this morning from the Congo, and they began to, explain to me that, the original culture in China originated from, African descent. I was like, wow, really? Is that why I connect with them, like, easily? But it says Black Chinese people have existed in China, both historically and in modern times, with roots ranging from ancient African migrations to contemporary African Chinese communities. The historical presence, the first recorded presence of Black people in China dates back to the Tang Dynasty, 618 and 907 AD. When Africans arrived via the Silk Road as merchants and slaves, they were often referred to as Kunlun, meaning dark-skinned, and were depicted in Chinese art and literature as exotic foreigners, though they faced social exclusion and discrimination. Some Africans, like an East African merchant Zheng Hai, okay, I'm sure I butchered that, but okay, achieved recognition for their trade skills and were honored by Chinese emperors. Genetic and historical research suggests that the earliest inhabitants of China may have been of African descent, migrating from East Africa through South Asia around 100,000 years ago. DNA studies by Jin Lee indicate that modern Chinese populations descend from these early African migrants rather than from the Homo erectus in China. Historical accounts also describe a Negro empire in southern China, highlighting the presence of Black populations in early Chinese history. Photographic evidence from the 19th and early 20th centuries shows Black individuals living in China alongside other ethnic groups, okay, particularly during the Qing Dynasty, reflecting a multicultural and multiracial society in pre-modern China. Wow, that's crazy. You learn something new every day. I just thought that was interesting because I've always connected well with people of Asian descent for some reason. Always, ever since I was a little boy. I've always just connected. Well, I used to shoot marbles with Asian kids when we were boys my age. They shoot marbles different from us. Like, we shoot marbles like this. They shoot marbles like this. Okay, they cock that finger back and have that marble right there, and they'll crack your marble, okay? So I always just connected with them really well, right? And when I heard that this morning, I just decided to do a little research. Let's see if we can find some pictures. Let's go click on images. So, wow, look at this. Hold on, let's go back because the thing don't let you blow it up like you like it. But look at that. Wow. Let's see. You have to save it, then go back and view it. I'm gonna save all of these. Let's go ahead and make a folder because I got so much going on. I just can't save stuff. Okay. I have to actually create a folder. I'll just have stuff everywhere, right? So let's go ahead and save these. We're gonna go back because when I go back and open them in my photographs, we can look at them in detail. Yeah, save it. But this is crazy. What I'm learning is our histories have been butchered to such an extent to where we have to do our own research, and now even that's skeptical because they only allow us to find out certain things. You follow me? Let's see what this is. You know, the whole internet has been, thanks to Obama. Obama actually sold the internet to China. He and Hillary Clinton, they thought they took the article down. At the time, the Holy Spirit, I have an old hard drive or a flash drive with nothing but articles on it back in 2016. I would copy and paste the article to a Word document and save it. You can't find those articles today, but I have it on the Word document. Crazy. I have the articles, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna roll that out. You know, it's gonna be a new wing of the Intel platform, Intel articles. We're just gonna look at these articles that I have because a lot of stuff that was going on in 2016, you can't find on the internet today, and a lot of that stuff was pertinent, right? Like Operation Jade Helm, the creation of the FEMA camps. You follow me? The creation and storing of the FEMA coffins, the guillotines, the transportation of military equipment all around American soil. All right? We'll look at that another day. I'm just going to kind of stay locked in here because this is crazy how much they have lied to us, America. They have lied, okay? Like big time lie. Look at this. Oh my God. I think we have enough. I just wanted to get, like, you could tell the real ones, they're black and white like this. Like the modernized ones, you can tell that, okay, maybe it's just somebody trying to depict something. Look at this right here. Black Chinese people exist. All right, we're gonna stop there because I could be going all day. Okay. This cat here look like Tyson, like for real. Now you could tell that is probably AI or something like that, right? Young children. All right, so let's go back to that folder. All right. Oh, we got daily devotionals coming up today. 17. It's gonna be really good. Hold on one second. Let's see if we can find it. Oh yeah. Downloads. Right here. All right. There you go. I wonder if I could click. I have to open them all. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Not crazy, but the fact that they've lied to us about so much, you know? And you can tell the original photo versus something that's been photoshopped or something that's been generated by AI. You know, back in the 70s, how all the photos had that orange hue to them. You know what I'm saying? That's how you can tell, especially if you're around my age, your baby pictures, you have that orange hue to your photos. I mean, look at this. This is hidden history. Okay, what are they doing? We're having class over here. Somebody's playing music loud across the hall. Look at this. The original Chinese were African. So the Bible does say in the last days, knowledge shall be increased. And it's an honor and a privilege to be a part of that. Like you could tell this is a modern picture, right? But, you know, if it is real, you can tell he's got some descent in him. I don't know what they're doing. They having a party in the classroom next door. Dude, you can't do that in the classroom next door. We got class at 6. You see what kind of demonic activities that I face? Now he looked like he just was in Africa. He doesn't look. I mean, he looks like he's just an African in China, or maybe they're in. I mean, that doesn't look like Chinese writing there. Maybe they're visiting. Okay. So yeah, it's just crazy. You know, I try to look at all of this stuff, but yeah, it's just crazy. All right, we have been lied to on so many levels, right? On so many levels. On so many levels. We've been lied to. Let's close all these out. Okay. So yeah, you know, I just wanted to point that out, ladies and gentlemen. You know, a little bit of, you know, a little information, dropping a nugget today. Keep your head on the swivel. Intel.